There is a certain amount of risk in anyone's life. Walking across the road, driving in a car, airplane travel. Should we risk these things? What is the alternative? Staying cloistered away in our little cocoons out of fear? Living through this time of COVID-19, not being able to go out or socialize with others has had a profound effect on many of us. Some have lost their confidence to drive. Some have developed agoraphobia, a fear of crowds. Others have thrown caution to the wind and are disregarding the health precautions that are being mandated. How then should we live? Our young people's plans for graduation and prom festivities have been thwarted. All of education has been affected, and many students are frustrated and wonder what this will do to their future plans. Many of those who are providers for their family are out of work and wonder if their jobs will still be there to go back to. None of us know what the future holds and how life will look from here on in. This is where our faith comes into play. This is when we need to turn to God, who is the author and giver of life, and ask Him to lead us and take care of us, to open the doors that are right for us, even though the direction we take might look very different than we had thought. How will we then live? How will God speak to us, especially if our church doors remain closed? Just like on the road to Emmaus, Jesus came to the disciples in the form of a stranger, a fellow traveler. God comes to us as we journey in different ways. Through our emails and postings, through beautiful music and inspired messages, through people, even strangers. We must remember that God, who knows all things, has a wisdom far beyond our own, and if we allow Him, He will lead us as He has always done for His people in the past. God almost always works through people, His wonders to perform. Thinking of your life journey to this point, who are the people who have crossed your path and come into your life even for a short time and had a profound influence on you? Take the time to jot the names of these people down and ponder on what they brought into your life. How would your life have been different if you had never met them? What special gifts have they given to you that you have benefited by? This is part of your life story, your faith story. And what gifts do you have that you might offer to others to make this world a better place? Do we dare risk sharing ourselves with others? Will we trust in God through Jesus to lead us in our journey? Through countless generations, many have heard God's call and left all that was familiar and safe and headed out to a strange land so as to serve God and His people. Others have left lives of success, wealth, and fame to follow Jesus' lead when He calls them and us to a task. Brendan, a Celtic Christian saint who lived from 486 to 575 AD, risked his entire life to do what he believed God was calling him to do. I will end with his prayer. I thank you for this call, my God. I am a traveler and stranger in the world, like so many of your people before me. There is a sense of adventure, of openness to possibilities, abandonment to God, and expectation of fulfilling His will. I accept the responsibility. I will hear and obey, and trust it is your voice that I hear, the call of the Spirit, the cry of the bird of heaven. It is a yes to risky living. The sea and life takes me where I do not know, but I gladly go, and I can only trust every word you say and obey. Amen.